Another night where we are tracking winter weather across the area. It really is dependent on where you are, though. If you're located through the northern half of the region, you're not going to see too many impacts from this. As you can see on our camera in Mount Vernon, I-57 moving smoothly. Not going to see any big impacts until you start to push further south. We do still have some sleet-covered roadways in parts of the Carbondale area. Main roads are not too bad, but overnight tonight, you want to make sure you're slowing down and using caution because we are still tracking more winter weather making its way through the region. We're starting to see that let up a little bit, but still seeing the return showing up again across the area. So what we're seeing in southern Illinois, extending from Gallatin down into Hardin, southern Saline County through the Eddyville area, back through Johnson County and into Union County, still tracking some snowflakes and some sleet mixed in as well. Seeing that down in Alexander and Pulaski County as well, where we've seen the biggest reports and the biggest impacts so far tonight have been off across parts of southeastern Missouri and then into western Kentucky. Some of that activity is starting to let up across southeastern Missouri, but just because the sleet and the ice has stopped doesn't mean those roads aren't still slick. And we have gotten several reports of slick roads in parts of southeastern Missouri, so slow down and stay safe. We are still seeing that freezing drizzle across western Kentucky and the Princeton area, back through Graves County into McCracken County as well, where we're seeing the most activity and where we're expecting the highest impacts are in our northwestern Tennessee counties. So Lake Obion and Weakley, expecting quite a bit of that freezing rain and that slick conditions, freezing on the roadways tonight and into tomorrow. There's good news. It moves out pretty quickly, but it will stay slick. So that threat tracker bar is way up tonight as we do track that winter mix through the southern half of the area. By the time we get to Wednesday, most of the day looks a bit better. We're tracking quiet but cold conditions. And then by Thursday, we are tracking our last chance for winter weather making its way in for the southern half of the area again Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. Then we'll finally see a break coming our way. As of right now, we have winter weather alerts all across the country, extending from West Virginia all the way back into Texas, south of our areas where some of the biggest impacts will be, where we see the best chances for some of that ice forming. Here at home, some of our southern counties expecting that up to about 1/10 of an inch in parts of northwest Tennessee. Again, that southern tier, those three counties we were talking about a minute ago. The heaviest precipitation already moving out, expecting it to move out completely by the time we get to about 10-11 o'clock. But temperatures stay really cold tonight. These are temperatures by early tomorrow morning. We'll be back into the teens and the low 20s to start the day on Wednesday. So if you were one of the areas that saw some of the sleet and some of that freezing rain and drizzle tonight, roads are likely going to be slick to start the day Wednesday morning, so allow yourself plenty of time heading out the door. Mostly cloudy skies stick around throughout the day on Wednesday. Temperatures finally climb at least up close to freezing, low to mid 30s for high temperatures by Wednesday afternoon, and then another small chance for a winter mix makes its way in Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. So a lot to talk about tonight. The heaviest precipitation will make its way out of the area by 10 p.m. Those biggest impacts still going to be focused across the southern half of the viewing area. So those slick roads tonight and tomorrow are going to be the biggest concerns. You can track all of the sleet, the freezing rain, that winter mix right there on your phone. Here's good news. If you're not a fan of some of the winter weather, we have changes coming our way in the forecast. This is a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. We will finally be tracking warmer than average conditions coming back by the time we actually get to the weekend. By Sunday, 52 degrees for the high, by Monday 55, and then by next Tuesday we're tracking rain instead of winter weather.
Oh, that'll be a relief.
Yeah,
I think
well,
so
like
too.
the rain.
Yes.
All right, thank you, JC. Well,